one story I may not get to file in person, so I'll have to talk fast, because it's after me. Claustrophobia has long been a part of the human experience, from the Cro-Magnon all the way up to Freud. So if you ever happen to find yourself underground, and I mean deep underground, don't linger in the shadows.
April 20th, 3:30 p.m. Dr. James Verheiden, 3 PhDs in geology and well-known seismic expert, was poking around in an undeveloped tunnel of the underground Marymount Archive mine complex. Verheiden knew instantly he had found something extraordinary. So did his tool packer, Howard Kimper. Howard Kimper was a good worker. He did what he was told. At least that's what people would say about him at his funeral. One day after the death of Howard Kimper, in the same underground complex, only this time Sector M. Business as usual, all except for journeyman electrician Larry Coogan. Coogan had complained to his friends that he didn't like working so far underground. He said it felt like working a tomb. Today he would learn how right he was. Detective in charge of the case was Lieutenant Irene Lamont. She was a fast riser, a one-woman phenomenon of the Chicago PD. Her detractors said Irene's success was owed only to her looks and her alluring femininity. Her supporters were usually too moonstruck to say anything.
Lieutenant Lamont, why are you holding back details on this death?
Lieutenant? Oh, Brian, why so formal?
Well, Irene, it's just the department's attitude is hard to understand on this.
You haven't answered the man's question yet, Lieutenant.
Just what is the police department's involvement with routine industrial accidents, anyway?
Routine investigation, Ed.
Everything's routine around here, Lieutenant. You're getting in a rut.
Oh, not me, Carl. No, speak for yourself. Hey, listen, fellas, my desk is piled with work in there. If I don't get to it, they're gonna boot me back to traffic. Now, would you really want that to happen?
Hate to see you back in uniform, if that's what you mean, Irene.
Thanks, Ed.
Oh, you schnook!
Hey, ease up on her, Kolchak. She's just doing her job.
Yeah, sure, yeah. So was Adolf Eichmann.
Listen, Kolchak, I'd like to take the lady out. You do anything to bring her down on reporters, you'll have to send away for mail-order teeth.
You dummy. Dum-dums. Dum-dums.
All right, Lieutenant. Let's talk turkey. Now,
Carl, I like you. I really do. I mean, I like your style. I like your savoir-faire. I like your directness, the way you take over a situation. I even like the way you dress.
yeah, okay, but...
But we've got nothing to talk about.
Okay, Irene. I like you, too. I like your nose and your eyes and your earlobes and all of that, okay? So, now, because we like each other so much, why don't you elucidate the rumor that I've heard about you not allowing the relatives to identify the bodies?
There you go. You see, that's how rumors get started. Now, in fact, we had identified the bodies from the ID they were carrying. We didn't forbid the relatives from seeing the bodies. It's just that they were so badly mangled that we thought we would, well, save them all that misery and anguish.
Yeah. Why haven't you told us anything about the way they were killed or what the accidents were? What?
Carl, when you're dealing with the Marymount Archive Corporation, well, there are very special problems. I mean, they store corporate records. They even store records for the federal government. I mean, now we are just following ordinary security precautions.
Oh. Well, what ordinary security precautions? What? Whose?
Carl, I really am terribly busy, and I can't go into it now. I have an awful lot of things to do.
Yeah, right. You're going to be late for the autopsy report on the electrician, right?
Right.
Right.
Carl!
Autopsy of Lawrence Earl Coogan, conducted by Lamar Beckwith, assisted by Doctors Gordon, Phillips, Dr.
Kolchak-Kowski. I new here. I just transferred from Interlochen. I'm told to come down and observe your procedures.
Doctor, why are you wearing a mask?
I have a cold.
Well, please step back a little. I'm very susceptible.
Yes, of course, certainly.
Length of body 71 inches and 3/4.
Well, it looks like our dear coroner wants a little privacy.
Just like the first man. Deep puncture marks like teeth.
Teeth? Did you say teeth?
Yes, teeth. And not dog's teeth either. These teeth marks are not those of a mammal, but of a reptile.
This man was bitten to death by a crocodile? Well, it's Wednesday. I think I'll go out on the golf course and hit a bucket of balls. Thank you, gentlemen, for your assistance.
Marymount Archive Incorporated was really 2 miles below the welcome mat. Acre upon acre of underground storage vaults packed with computer tapes bearing corporate records from 3 continents. Preservation through perpetuity was the company motto.
Excuse me.
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I certainly hope so, yes. My company's interested in leasing storage space here. How soon can I get an estimate? I've got to catch the 5 o'clock plane for Winnipeg.
Well, we can see to it that you catch that big bird with plenty of time to spare.
Splendid.
I'm Jack Flaherty. I'm the Vice President and General Sales Manager.
Uh-huh.
What did you say the name of your firm was?
International Nickel Syndicate, INS. It's Carl Kolchak.
I don't think I ever heard of that firm.
Well, we're a new, young, growing cartel. I just got it from Santiago.
Oh, well, precious metals do command quite a bit of respect these days.
Yeah. Well, aren't we going down?
Oh, well, I'll tell you, Mr. Kolchak, this is a very bad day for us. You see, we're opening up a new sector, and it's quite
Jack,
messy.
I said I'm in a very big rush. I told you I just got in from Santiago. I've got to get up to Winnipeg, and then I go on from there to Hongshu, and then back to Albuquerque.
Yes, but I'll tell you, Mr. Kolchak, I can give you an estimate, you see, and then you can see the facilities another time.
Well, there is no other time, unfortunately, you see. It doesn't matter, though. You got to break eggs in order to make an omelet. Come on, Jack.
You better brace yourself. We're descending at the rate of 200 feet per second, Mr. Kolchak.
Carl. Don't tell me. Tell my stomach, Mr. Flaherty.
Oh, you can call me Jack.
Jack?
Well, you'll be glad to know we've reached the 10,000-foot level. We're decelerating.
10,000 feet.
You know, the services that we can offer you, Carl, are quite varied.
Huh?
You see, we have the conventional microdot storage and the magnetic tape in our computer banks. We even have the more advanced space-saving magnetic discs.
Oh, really? That's terrific. We can use all of it.
You'll find our facilities here are quake-proof, flood-proof, and can even withstand nuclear holocaust.
Oh, yeah. You mean when everything turns to glass upstairs, our Ma Bell will still be able to tell us what our phone bill is, huh?
That's very good.
Mr. Flaherty, how do you like it, huh?
Like what, Chapman?
Oh, you haven't answered your phone messages lately, huh? Well, when you do, you'll find there's a call in from our union liaison man. Look, me and my men ain't gonna work down this place the way things have been going on unless we get extra compensation.
That's fine,